So what is happening, YouTube? We're trying the old walk vlog thing here with the D780. I've picked up some equipment trying to improve the channel and trying to get the channel relaunched. This is one of the big pieces of equipment I've picked up. So we're going to see how this works out. Walk into this old trail, this train trestle out here. See if there's anything to get shot-wise out there. And let's go have some fun. So let's talk about finding your style. One of the key things is finding people that inspire you, finding key people that you follow or historical greats that you look at their work. And one thing we need to look at is, when is it inspiration or when are you just flat copying? Now, there's a part of finding your style that you should go out and try to emulate the work of others. But when you do that, you should tell people, hey, this person has inspired me. This piece of work was inspired by them. It shouldn't be something you go out there and say, this is all me. And that's a huge thing. Give credit where credit's due. But go out and find those people, and I'm going to give you a list here through this video of people that I follow both on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube. And these people are huge inspirations to me. Some of them I have taken pieces of their style and added it to my own. So let's continue walking and we'll talk about this a little bit more. So who inspires me? All right, talking about greats, I mean, there's always like Henri Cartier-Bresson. He's a great. If you're into street photography, you're going to study his work. Just like if you're into landscape, you're going to study Ansel Adams. Those are some greats. But let's talk about some contemporaries. There's a man out of California. His name's John Free. And as far as documentation and street photography, he's incredible. I've really enjoyed his work. You can find stuff about him on YouTube. His son produces a lot of content about him. Also, he has some works on Instagram that his son's posted. That's a good place to start if you're wanting to get into street. In the local Atlanta area, on Instagram, Andrew Asher, he goes by the name of Kelso Shot First. So at Kelso Shot First. Great urban street cityscape guy. Just awesome work. Leak Street Photos is another good one. Fresh Out of Focus. All these guys are good. So at Fresh Out of Focus. These are guys you need to check out. I'll put a list of them in the description when I do this. So these are all guys I want you to check out. Local guy who's gotten pretty popular is Evan Ranft. He's pretty good. Really awesome work. He's got a great YouTube channel and really has some great instructional videos also. Another person that I just think that his portrait work is amazing, especially what he can do with one light, and that's Zacharias. He's another local in Atlanta, and just amazing work. And I've got local friends, you know, I got a community of people that just really inspire me. I got a friend named Peggy. She really inspires me with her work and her attitude. She's someone that just to hang around, she'll push you a little bit further. And we do that for each other. And that's what you need. That's where you start finding inspiration. You start looking at these works. You start looking at things and going, I like that. I like this one piece. You know, like this bridge here. You can see this bridge. I love this bridge. I just took some photos of it. I'm going to include them today. I don't know how they're going to come out yet. We'll see. So, as long as, you know, I feel that you're giving credit to those who inspire you, you're not directly plagiarizing them. You're saying, hey, you know, this guy has inspired me to make this image, even though, you know, it's a lot like this image over here. I'm learning from him how to become my own photographer. or how to become my own videographer, or whatever you're going to do. You know, talk about video. There is a gentleman that goes by the name of Conspiracies on YouTube. I just find his dry humor funny, and the walking and talking vlog kind of thing is his. It's him. That's what he does. He makes fun of camera companies while vlogging. He's a lot of fun. He's got kind of a dry Canadian humor, but it's funny. You know, there's just so many people to think about and look at. I mean, there's another guy named the Angry Photographer. He's not everybody's cup of tea. He's pretty brash, but at the same point in time, he's usually pretty spot on as far as his technical information, and also another great place to look at. You know, there's so many. I love KaiW. He used to be on Digitalrev. Sorry, this camera just shook, but I just had to move my hands. You know, he's a Asian guy with a British accent, which kind of throws you for a loop to begin with, but he's really cool. And his videos are hilarious, but at the same point in time, extremely informative. So look up KaiW and Digitalrev when he was on there. Now, take that information, start looking at what other people do, start finding pieces of what they do, plus pieces of what you like also, because you know what you like. Let's get real. We all know what we like, and who cares if nobody else likes it? As long as you like it, it's great work. I think that's the key to all of this, is do what makes you happy when doing work for yourself. Now, if it's for a client, you're trying to do something professional, yeah, you need to please the client. But a client's going to be a lot happier and going to hire you when he sees a style, he sees a consistency. I haven't got there yet, I'm working on it. You know, it's like with weddings. I've shot several weddings, and I have a consistency to them. I have a style there now. It's my own. But at the same point in time, it's not everybody's cup of tea. I'm okay with that. The people that hire me are happy, and the people that hire someone else, they're happy with them. And that just makes me tickled pink, because that's what it's all about. You know, and like I'm out here, I'm shooting images for me. So this is going to be what I want in style, what I want to look at. When I put it on Instagram, I haven't shot it for Instagram, I shot it for me. You know, a couple of weekends ago, I got to go and walk around Atlanta with Andrew Asher at Kelso Shot First. And it was really great. He showed me a lot of spots that I hadn't noticed, and many times I'd walk through. He also, I got to see bits and pieces of his workflow, his style, and there's a lot of it I like. So yeah, there are bits and pieces, there are angles I saw him do that I went and I looked at the same angles and all. And to me, that was a very, very good weekend. It was a very good day because I learned a lot, and I got to spend that with someone who has as much love of photography as I do. So get out there, get your gear out, use it. That's number one. Ain't doing no good sitting in the closet. You know what I say, if it's got dust on it, it ain't doing any good.